What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another exploration. Today we're inside of a very small town's local bar. This is as apocalyptic as it gets. It seems like everybody left. There's drinks everywhere, plates, pool tables, pictures on the walls of the locals, and this place closed down, I think, in the 90s. It first opened as a gas station in the 1920s right here along this US highway, but a new highway system was built right beside it, so this road stopped getting people coming to it, so it stopped being a gas station, and the owner made it a local restaurant which was beloved by the community. But it closed down one day and it never reopened, and it is a time capsule. So we're going to take a look around, and if you guys enjoy, leave a thumbs up. So we're starting today's video here in the side room. It's a rectangular shaped building, so we're just going to walk through it and I'm going to show you everything this place has. Small building, but it is stacked with so much nostalgia and stuff from the past, so hopefully you guys recognize some stuff from your childhood and have a nice blast through the past while exploring here with me. So right here was the pool table. You also had the darts, but you actually still even have a dart left behind. Let's see what we could do here. Well, that's off the board. Barely made it there. Let's try this again. I'll take that. You also have this big game here. It looks like you'd slide something across this table, maybe hitting some pins. It was called United's Cavalier. Never seen this game before, but yeah, it works like bowling. You could see spares, strikes. A game of skill for amusement only. Spare, strike, and blow. The color of the game is still very well preserved. You also have a bunch of records, vinyl, and they're still wrapped in plastic, and they're still here in the game room. A lot of John Gary, whoever this guy is. Sorry if you're a fanatic of the gentleman. You have a scoreboard here on the wall, the AC unit for the bar, a mirror. That's a pretty old Budweiser sticker. It must have been a Halloween promo. I want to drink your Bud. And next to all these records, we have some storage. Really nice door, but a lot of this building is severely water damaged. There's a lot of junk between here and there. Everything looks water damaged in there. Here you could see the drop ceiling. It's very disgusting and yellow. I don't know if that's from tar, from cigarette smoke, or what, but you could see the original ceiling here exposed, the exposed woodwork. This building does go back to the 1920s. You could even see in the grooves in the ceiling there. I think this used to be a gas station, if I know my history correctly, and then they changed it to a bar later on. You got the original Nathan's, I think. Looks like we got some retro looking clothes left behind. Striped shirt. A few more. Oh look, we even have Easter eggs left behind from Easter. We have a cool Native American chief here, saluting us as we walk into this abandoned bar room. Such a cool location. I haven't really explored any bars like this, but I've explored restaurants and diners, and it's such a cool environment. You know, it's very homey in here. And as you could see, a lot of the locals made this place home with how many pictures are still on the wall, faded away. All memories from this place. So many pictures of people having some of the best times of their lives, I'm sure. These photos look like they're from 80s or the 90s. You even have Halloween. The guy went as the Coneheads. Got so many pictures in here. I almost want to show each and every one, but it would take so much time. You could see the brick in the background of the image. That's the same background to the game room. Like most small towns, or any town really, they have the local baseball team's accomplishments, Little League and such, hang up here. The years are 1993, 1996. This is cool. So we played on the dartboard, and apparently this bar was known for its dart prowess. They have 2 championship playoff trophies here. Honestly, I have to say, after the 90s, they stopped making trophies so cool, because this is just awesome. Still here. You have a view of the menu. Serving dinners on Friday and Saturday, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., Steaks, chicken, seafood, jumbo burger, all served with a salad and soup, all you could eat. And they still went out of business, all you could eat.
That's why they went out of business.
That's why they went out of business. They didn't charge anybody for food. But you still have drinks here on the counter, all filled with cobwebs. You got a high chair here for when people brought their kids to the bar. And you have a funky picture of this gentleman here. I like your shirt. Still a decent amount of alcohol left behind. Got Tanqueray, melon liquor, that old number 7, Miller's High Life. I think this might have been a tip jar. Nothing left. Pictures of children, maybe, probably people that worked here. It's so crazy. You could definitely tell it's the 90s because it's all clothes and colors that were in my baby pictures. Just wild to think that how long these photos have been sitting up here. All in this abandoned, decaying place. Wow, look at this guy. Wow. You got some more pictures over here of Halloween. Probably my favorite thing that could be hanging up here. Such a fun holiday. You could see everybody having a good time. You could see in this picture all the pictures hanging in the background. So they were hanging up for a really long time. You could see a little bit of the food. It's so cool looking at these, especially while being inside. I love all the photographs of the old folk giving the middle finger to the camera. Yeah, this advertisement a local put up here saying that he's selling some Italian army rifles. So far this place is really cool. It's just in the middle of nowhere. You could see how many people of this community really adored this place, came here every day, gave them their hard-earned money, and I guess one day probably the owners passed away and the business was never, kept up with beyond that, and all these memories just go down and go away, and the building rots here. I'm only thankful that the building has been rotting here because we're able to come back and kind of just go through time. This place is just sitting in the 90s with all these memories plastered on the wall. We're really just getting started here. We have to look behind the bar, and we have this restaurant portion and I guess the kitchen to check out. Small building, but so much left behind. Alright, let's see what's behind the bar. Oh wow, the floor is pretty bad looking. Got a hole in there. Seems okay. but we really don't have much left behind. We have some glass storage and just some sinks. You have a cool old flag of Great Smoky Mountains National Park and more alcohol scattered throughout. Down here is where they kept the tonic, club soda. All this is refrigeration. But let's see if we could safely make it over here. You have this poster on the roof. I've seen this poster before. It's a very notorious and famous image. It's just on the roof here. T-shirts and hats for sale. Huh. You have a VHS player, so I guess they'd have movies playing over there on that TV in the corner by the door. It also looks like we have some sort of tally kept by the employees. I guess Kathy and Bach was keeping score. Looks like we have some refrigeration, but the floors look like plywood. So I'm not going to step into this old room. Doesn't really look like it benefits from me going inside. So this side of the back room looks like it was just employees. They'd have drinks in here. This looks weird and old. Citra? Has anybody ever heard of Citra soda? That looks so 90s. The Coca-Cola Company. Huh. Check this Mountain Dew can. I haven't seen that logo in a really long time. Okay, leaving this bar area, we're gonna head into the restaurant. But before we do, we're gonna take a look at this photo wall and just see if there's anything worth looking at. I mean, all these memories are worth looking at, but just anything noticeable from a glance. Nothing too memorable, just a town that's economy has came and went. We're in an old mining town, so a lot of the people you see here were hardworking people who just came here to take an ease off of a hardworking day. And the businesses close down that employ these people, and the people leave, and so many other businesses are affected, but here in these photos we just have a lot of happy people. So I was digging into some personal information here, and I saw a date. The last date I saw that the people who own this business were getting information sent to them was the year 2000, and they had their water checked in the building, and they found out there was a bacteria in the water. So in 2000, that's the reason this place shut down. We finally know. Here we are in the restaurant. Definitely have room for a few families. And this is where they'd serve soup. Got a briefcase with some photographs left behind. Yeah. Movie film, 8mm. Here it is. So there's movies on this. assumingly of the inside of this place. Summer Trip 1972. Got this corner table. Still set up. Really creepy. You have a nice grandfather clock here in the corner of the restaurant. You can see the mountains in the background. Very scenic highway here. October Festival. We have some storage in the kitchen area, and we have some tomato sauce, and this smells so bad. You'd see the carrots there too, and just it's really congealing itself together with one another in here. It smells really bad, but this is just in the restaurant portion, and there's really not much else here. We'll walk into the kitchen. Look at this disgusting bag of marshmallows. Ugh, the Wizard of Oz. Marshmallow snacks. Whoa. Whoa, that's really cool. Wizard of Oz marshmallows. The Wizard of Oz marshmallow snacks are a delicious treat in fruity flavors and magical shapes. Try all the fun flavors including white marshmallow, orange puff, fruity rainbow, strawberry hearts, and Kansas twisters. Gross. So the back of these packaging here says 1999 these came out. Disgusting. I never knew marshmallows could age so bad. It kind of looks like cornbread. Or little bites even. Oh god. The ceiling's really coming down in here. Got insulation everywhere. Doesn't look like we have too much actually left behind. Got some plate storage still on the shelves. Bowls and other stuff. And we have some pots and pans along with the fryer, the oven, and all the appliances left behind. Usually places like this close because of kitchen fires, but this one looks to be intact for the most part. I mean, it's not the reason the place closed down.